My name is Benford. I am a 25-year-old photographer from Cleveland, Ohio. I did not grow up in a Christian home. We basically just went to churches from time to time, Sundays, holidays, Easter, Christmas type thing. It was just something that we were supposed to do. When I went to college, my sophomore year, I got into a relationship with a guy I had been friends with, and he was awesome. One of my closest friends, he was such a cool dude, and I was really happy to be in a relationship with him. The summer going into my senior year, I got saved. I recognized that I needed a real relationship with Jesus and what that looks like, and so I got saved. And it seemed like the next day, God was like, break up with your boyfriend. I heard it again, that clear, quiet whisper, break up with your boyfriend, break up with him. And I'm just like, no, Jesus, you don't know what you're talking about. He's great, he cares about me, he's nice, supportive, good looking, No, I told God no for a couple of months, no. And every day the feeling in my heart was so strong. After a couple of months of me telling God no, I just did it. And I was afraid because I had made up in my mind that this is the person I was supposed to be with. I literally had no explanation, but God told me to. I did not want to, really tried not to, but God said do it, and so I did it. After I broke up with my boyfriend, I was on fire for God. I was like, all right, Lord, it's not a game. I'm here for you. For the next 3 years, that's what I did. I found my mentor. I was taking cooking classes. I was reading. I was hanging out with my friends, going on a lot of girls' nights. I was studying. I was worshiping. I was serving. I was doing all of these things that I thought I was supposed to do. People tell single people all the time, use your single years. Don't waste your single years. Use your single years. You'll never be able to get them back. Be single, do this. And so that's what I did. That's what I thought I was supposed to do. So my time was always full. That's when I started having things to do from sun up to sundown. That was my life for 3 years because I thought that was what my focus should have been as a single person. The first 2 years were cool. Then the third year came around and I'm like, wait a minute, nobody's approaching me. I'm the model single. I'm serving. I've got this great resume. Where's my man at? Where's my husband at? What if I made a mistake? What if I shouldn't have broke up with my boyfriend? People see me and they think that I'm so content that nobody will even want to approach me or think that I even have the desire to be married. And I just got so fearful and so worried and so irritated with God. Like, God, I'm doing all this stuff. You see all the stuff I'm doing for you? You see all the stuff I'm doing in your name? I deserve a husband. My heart was so heavy that I was just like, God, if you don't send me my husband tomorrow, I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't do this anymore. It's not worth it. It's not working. God did not give me what I thought I was supposed to have. And so after those 3 years of doing what I thought was right, I fell. And I justified it by saying, God, you did this. I told you what my limit was and you ignored me. Forget you, we're done. That's what I told God. I told God, forget you, we're done, I'm out. And I turned my back on him. Bad choice. But I did it. I got into a situationship. I wanted to call it a relationship, but it wasn't a relationship, it was a situationship. It got to a point where I couldn't hear God at all. If God was standing next to me screaming in a megaphone, I could not hear him. I could not connect to him. I hadn't felt his peace in months. Too scared to let him go, but too scared to turn back to God, and just in a dark place of accepting that this is as good as it gets. I got what I wanted. Why does it suck? And when I finally did end the relationship, it took me months to even truly believe that God could forgive me, that God loves me beyond my mistakes. Satan can't take your salvation, but he can try to take your testimony. What I thought I was doing those 3 years was wrong. It looked right on the surface, but it wasn't real. Honestly, I was only doing those things because I thought God would send me a man. I thought I was supposed to be busy and I was supposed to be serving, and my reward for that would be a husband. I had to realize I had an issue issue with idolatry. I had to realize I was using God to get something that I wanted for him that I would have destroyed if he had given to me. I wasn't prepared to be a wife, and God knew that. And I'm thankful that God knows our hearts. He's able to see past what men can't see. You just have to get to a point where you're fed up, where you are so tired of asking God for forgiveness for the same things, tired of feeling the same way night after night, week after week. God is the answer, no matter what. That's what this ring is for me. It's a change to the world and a reminder to myself of the change that's happened in my heart. And I feel empowered by it. And God's desire is to give you his best. I want that. I want God's best. And whatever that looks like for me, I'm making myself available so that I don't miss it.